Good morning, boys and girls. It is Tuesday, April the 21st today. We are in the season of spring, and outside it is a beautiful sunny day, says the sunny weather gnome. So we'll go ahead and put him up on his little perch so he can let everyone know what a beautiful sunny day it is. After our calendar lesson and sight word lesson, don't forget to go to your weather window and you can mark a sunny day down. Don't forget the thing we learned yesterday about tally marks. We'll go over that again when we check out the weather window together. And then after the weather window, there is a lesson about condensation. That's a weather word. We'll do an experiment on condensation and another one tomorrow. Okay, so our calendar is all caught up. Let's go ahead and do our sight word lesson, okay? This week is the week of W letter sight words. So you'll need to have your sand tray ready. Let's see. Okay. So yesterday, the sight word was who. Let's arm tap all the words this week together, just to make a nice review. So who, W-H-O, who. Let's make it in the sand. W-H-O says who. Okay. So the new word for today is why. Why are there clouds in the sky? Why does the moon shine so bright? Why? Let's arm tap why. W-H-Y, why. W-H-Y, why. W-H-Y, why. Good. Get your imaginary finger pencil so that we can write the word why in the air. We're going to start at the top and go down. Y, W, H, start at the top, go down, H, Y, start at the top, and go down, W, H, Y. Get your sand tray ready. Remember yesterday we talked a lot about starting from the top to the bottom, never ever bottom to top, okay? So when we're writing the word why, we'll start at the top of our sand tray. W, start at the top, make a diagonal line down, diagonal line up, diagonal line down, diagonal line up. I never picked my finger up the entire time I made that letter. W. H, start at the top and make a long line down. Don't pick up your finger. Trace your line back up and over to make a little hump. I never picked up my finger. W-H-Y. Why you will have to pick up your finger. So you start at the top, make a short diagonal line, pick up your finger, start at the top, and then make a long diagonal line. W-H-Y says why. Good. Shake, shake. Let's do it again. All right, ready? Start at the top. W, Start at the top. H. Start at the top. Y. Says Y. Okay. Add the word Y to your sight word book or your sight word list. So you should have 2 W words so far this week. Okie doke. Now, I heard from several of you yesterday. Got some fun phone calls. I got some fun videos of some weather questions. So remember, you have until tomorrow to get me those weather questions, but I wanted to read a couple to you right now. So Emmett asks, why does it rain hard sometimes and rain light sometimes? Good question. And his sister Evie asks, why is the sun hot? Good questions. George asks, why are some clouds white and some clouds gray? What is on the outside of a cloud if water drops and crystals are inside? And then Oscar asks, how does a tornado pick up a house? So Oscar, I'm pretty sure we'll answer your question tomorrow with our tornado experiment and our book about tornadoes. But these other questions about the rain and the clouds and the sun, that will be something that I'll have to do some thinking about so we can learn about towards the end of the week. Make sure you send those questions to me, your questions about the weather, what you want to learn by tomorrow. All right. So right now, let's go check out our weather window. And after that, stay tuned for our condensation lesson. All right, my weather window. It's a sunny day, and I already have 4 tally marks for the sunny days. So when I make 5 tally marks, I'm going to make the 5th one a diagonal slash to make it a little bundle, a little group of 5. So we've had 5 sunny days, 1 rainy day, 3 cloudy days. It is very nice and sunny outside in the 50s. So we're going to make another tally mark greater than 40. And only 1 day with the temperatures less than 40. Today we're going to do a little science experiment about something called condensation. So right now I am at a window in my house. You'll need to find a window in your house, or you'll need to get a mirror in your bathroom or in your bedroom. A window might work the best though, because once you find your spot, I want you to put your hand up against your window and feel it. My window feels very cold right now. And so I'm going to see what happens when I breathe on my window. Now think about where your breath comes from. Your breath comes from inside your body, and inside your body it is very warm. So when your breath comes out of your body, do you think your breath is hot, or do you think your breath is cold? So I'm going to breathe on this cold window, and we'll see if my breath is hot from inside my body, something is going to happen on my window. If my breath is cold from my body, I don't know that anything will happen. So let's see what happens. Know if you can see it. I'll draw on it because a lot of people like to draw and make designs when you do things like this. If you can see really closely, I fogged the window up with my breath. I'll do it again on this other window. When warm air meets something cold, like cold air or a cold window, water vapor turns into water droplets, and that's called condensation. If you get really close to your condensation breath, you can see little bitty water droplets starting to form in the design you make. So go and experiment with that right now. And see what you can learn about condensation. Boys and girls, one more thing I forgot to mention during calendar lesson, and before tomorrow, this goes along with our condensation lessons. Please get a jar. It can be bigger than this if you want to. Fill it up with water. You can do it to the top. You can do it almost to the top, but wherever you do, I want you to make a little mark. Okay? So when I go downstairs to my sink, I'm gonna fill my jar up to that black line with water. And then I want you to set the jar in a windowsill where it will get a lot of sunlight all day long. Okay? Don't touch it. Make sure your cat doesn't spill the water. Make sure your baby sister does not drink the water. Make sure the water is somewhere safe so that it can be untouched for the entire day and sit in the window. And tomorrow, when we come back and do our condensation experiment, it will be very important that you have this jar with you, okay? So tomorrow, I'll go in and tell you, you're going to need a cup, no, a jar, a jar with a lid. You're going to need an ice cube, and you're going to need to fill that jar up, be able to fill it up with some hot water, okay, for our condensation experiment tomorrow. Okay, I will see you all tomorrow.